let's welcome to the show New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu. Governor, we welcome you on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you make of that report?
Yeah, that was pretty bizarre messaging. Look, the Democrats create a policy. The policy doesn't work. They claim that they didn't create the policy in the first place and then look to Republicans to try to fix it and blame them. It's a typical Washington. I can tell you as a governor, we've always talked about this being a 50-state problem. This is a national problem. Everyone needs to get on board. There's nothing political, or should be nothing political, about cartels, about fentanyl coming in, about human and sex trafficking, children being trafficked. This is the humanitarian crisis that apparently, as your report shows, the Americans know. They see it every day. But even just as I think yesterday or today, you had Governor Hochul in New York saying, yeah, if you're from another country, don't come here.
Yeah,
right?
Let's get to that.
Not quite.
Yeah, that's it's good that you brought that up. We've got that sound. It is crazy. It's complete lunacy. We appreciate you on the show, Governor. Okay, polls from Gallup, Pew Research, NBC, voters are saying stop the border collapse, period, full stop. You're part of that group of 25 governors. You want the White House to turn over information on where exactly they're relocating illegal immigrants. What are you hearing?
So look, just to understand why, governors have to manage. We're the CEOs. We have to manage the situations in our states. Washington gets away with not doing anything. So we need the data. Where are they going? What are the services that they're looking for? At what rate are they actually coming in? There's such a black box of information because it's such a just historic disaster happening primarily on the southern border that they don't know what to do. They're just running in circles trying to run out the clock to get to the November 24 election,
well, it's pathetic.
Which it's awful, and just it's about results, right? It has to be about results. No, everybody sees what's going on. No one likes what's going on. First and foremost, the border has to be secured. You got to have other policies that go into place. You got to let the Border Patrol and ICE do their jobs as they have really been designed to do. I've been on that border. I have a couple hundred National Guard on the Texas border today. They've been down there a year trying to help protect the border with thousands of other men and women from the Guard all over the country. So all the states are participating in the process to help protect the border. Everyone's on board apparently, except Washington, D.C.
So we see Democrats in Chicago, Los Angeles, San Diego, cities in New Mexico angry at this. We've got Eagle Pass in a state of emergency, Massachusetts in a state of emergency, New York in a state of emergency. Let's listen to New York Democrat governor speak out about this. Watch this.
Real quick before we go, does this make you understand better what border cities have been going through for years?
Of course we do. Of course we do. We need a strong federal immigration policy, full stop. We don't have capacities. If you're going to leave your country, go somewhere else. We have to also message properly that we're at our limit.
This is an invasion, and I'm the one candidate who, from day one, knows exactly how to stop it. We're going to stop it very quickly.
Yeah, stop it. He's talking about the biggest deportation in the U.S. deportation operation along the lines of Eisenhower. What do you think of that plan, Governor? Because this is getting ugly. Look at the video coming in. 10 people arrested on Staten Island. They were protesting and turning back a bus of asylum seekers back to Manhattan's Roosevelt Hotel. So this is getting nasty. What do you think?
So a couple of things. First, the good news is this. All the Republican candidates for president are really aligned. You shut down the border, you secure the border. It is of national security, and everybody absolutely agrees on that. You want to talk deportation, fine, but look, I'm a conservative engineer. Policy sounds good until you have to implement it. I don't know how you're going to deport 15 to 20 million people in this country. So the practical implementation of that, I'd really like to see. But Republicans are here talking about this at the state level. We're now talking about it at the national level. It's falling into the American dialogue, which is a good thing. You want the American public to really appreciate the dire situation. It's not political. It's a humanitarian crisis, and we have the power to fix it.
Listen,
we just need leadership in D.C.
Here's the thing. The voters are saying stop the propaganda. People are for legal immigration, legal. Stop abusing the U.S. border. I mean, now Texas Governor Greg Abbott, he's defying the White House. He's ordering state troops to reinstall razor wire along the Rio Grande River. The White House took that down. We don't know why. I mean, and now the House Homeland Security is saying, you, White House, you got to come up with a price tag for Biden's border crisis, just as you did for the $1 trillion, whatever it is, opioid crisis. So do you think they're going to come up with a price tag? The American people see what's happening. They don't like it.
Yeah, look, and I get worried anytime Washington talks about a price tag. It isn't like Washington's paying for anything. You're paying for it. Your neighbors are paying for it. I'm paying for it. Taxpayers have to pay for all of this. But when you dig a hole so deep, you got to start putting something into place, and we have to start supporting. I think Texas has put something like $1 billion of their own money, to solve this, really do what they can to solve a national issue. So Washington's had the ability to do it. They refuse to look at it. It's falling back. The Democrats are spinning in circles, trying to blame anybody they can. It's not going to work. It's really not. You're going to see a lot of, I think, positive Republican push to get good candidates in that take this issue on in 24.
Governor, you're a leader. You're terrific. You're smart. We want you back on the show. It's good to see you, Governor Sununu.
Anytime.